Welcome back to Send Lawyers to Hell. Maybe David does Doom. I'm not really sure yet, because Send Lawyers to Hell, it's raised over $1,000 yet. You're all fantastic people. I've still got 3 more things that I had agreed to do for that, but I'm not really getting specific requests anymore. So I'm just doing some beginner maps now, which I really love doing because they're quite easy, and because I enjoy commenting on things and seeing people getting into Doom. This is Gate by Petcheman, or Pesseman, I'm not sure. I looked up what that could mean. If it is Italian, it means Pitchman. If it is Spanish, it means Communist Party Man, so there's potential for misunderstanding there. Let's move swiftly on. Alright, so we're in a tech base. That seems to be where things are going just now. Sneak past. Whoa, you're asking a bit of a lot of me with this pea shooter here. Let's keep him occupied. Okay, right. Suddenly got weaponry. Grab that, grab that, grab that. Okay, you really have to not miss any time there. Okay, looks pretty good so far. I like that ceiling detail. That's interesting. Rooms are a bit boxy. You can see this is there's nothing really here at the end. There's there's a floor on the ceiling. I'm just so used to seeing that as a floor because it's the default floor on GZ Doom Builder, but it's not actually a problem. Just a lot of squares. Which could be made a bit more interesting with some textures to break the walls up. That's nice here. The alcove up there, and the red key and shotgun tantalising me that I can't get them. That red key's floating a bit. That's strange. And there's a sheet of glass here that's making those cacodemons ignore me. So let's keep going. Ah, well, I thought I would keep going, but no such luck. What do I do now? I got the blue key, I suppose, so let's just go back the way I came. Custom music, by the way, which contributes to this mod's 8 MB size. Whoa! And it's just called Song 1. I did look up the contents of the mod before I started this, so I don't know where it's from, but it's pretty nice. These are good, these alcoves here. Bit of detail on the walls. Now what you've got here is sound blocking lines on the door, I think. I'm just guessing because they're not waking up if I venture into the room, and yeah, that does it. I think you might have sound blocking lines on the doors there. You don't need the doors to block sound, because if they're closed, they'll already block sound. So I don't know. If that's not the effect you were going for, being able to retreat and pick them off one by one, then removing the sound blocking lines on the door will do that. Well, should possibly have taken more advantage of the fist there, but we're alive. We're fine. Look at this here. Just these computers around here built out of sectors. Got some more complex sectoring over here. That's pretty nice. There's the exit. But no such luck. We can't open that manually, so we're going to go somewhere else. This door is a bit weird. This I like the custom texture up here though, and 10 at 1. The door's halfway down into the floor, and you can just fix that with a simple texture alignment. Yeah, it's the same here. So yeah, is this going to... Oh, there's armory. Put their armory safely at the end of a vast corridor. It's like the bathrooms if you go to a shopping centre, you know, where you open the door and then there's always this enormous corridor that's 1,000 feet long, and eventually... Okay, but this is the bathroom. This is the armory, not the bathroom. Oh, it's some 3D floors. Shells made out of 3D floors. I'm going to need some of that armory stuff now. 9 health. Okay. Don't suppose you have a health Yuri somewhere around here, do you? I thought I was playing Prince of Persia for a minute there, and I could just drink the water to heal myself. No such luck. We've got 7 secrets though. I thought surely that was going to be one of them. The difference in the wall, but no such luck. Let's just save my progress here. Wait the increasing amount of time for my save menu to appear. Let's see what's down here. I like the handrail on the stairs, but it looks a bit weird with it all chopped up like that. You might want to use a custom texture with a diagonal handrail to make it look like it belongs all together. Is this meant to be a door? Yeah, it is. It doesn't really look like a door. Also, it's optional whether you care about this, but this environment here with the star tan walls and this floor, it's very obviously the defaults from GZ Doom Builder, which is annoying because I really like this texture set, but because it's the default now, it looks like you've made a room and then forgotten to texture it, which is a great shame, honestly. I'm not really sure what else I can do here, so I'm going to run away and see what else I might be able to do over the other side. You've got some more detail on the walls here, that's great. Alright, that's not the correct direction. Maybe I'll just lure him out. Come on then. Alright, here we go. Oh, okay, so that opens that set of bars, and this one with 2 chain gunners. Oh, okay, let's go back to my save. That's where I want to go first. Ow! Okay. We can do this, no problem. Okay. And I'm just going to continue my running away tactic here, because I just don't think I have enough ammunition to face what's ever beyond those pillars. Okay, maybe I'll force them into a big fight later on. Oh, you. That's a bit of an odd use of switches as well, because you expect a switch to turn on when you switch it, not turn off. So sometimes it makes sense in context, but generally I would advise using SW1 textures for your switches, and not SW2s. Here's some rockets. We're crawling through some vents now, or things that look a lot like vents. Oh, look at that! That's a nice sequence of switches. Rumble, rumble, rumble. The first antenna has been activated. Very good. Oh, here comes a Cacodemon. Bye then. Oh, smitten by a Cacodemon. Oh dear. Oh yeah, I saw this room earlier. It's nice to bring things back to where you saw things before. Ah, okay, so that's lowered the shotgun, so if I go all the way back... That's a secret, isn't it? And another... Whoa, okay. Secret punch in their face. Now let's use some of these rockets if I can get away with it. Only just, that's dodgy. Alright, so let's lower that. Come on! At last. Okay. That's a good place to hide secrets, just in among these little dark corners where the player doesn't think to look. Speaking of which, you could do a lot with light levels here as well. The lights have been quite bright. Maybe they're not. Let me see. Where is it? Display option video mode. Yeah, hardware accelerated display, hardware renderer. Oh yeah, I went up to standard instead of dark, which is the default. Yeah, so that makes it look a bit gloomier. And I mean that in the best possible way. Oh god almighty, there are loads of you. That's a nice... I keep on using that word nice when it's totally inappropriate, but that's a good surprise for the player. So, you know, it's not just a dead room when they come back. There are more obstacles, more enemies in your way. Both antennae need to be activated before the gate can be opened. Alright, I'll bear that in mind when I revive and come back to life. Okay. Right. Off. Nice dodge, David. Right, here we go. How many imps can fit onto that platform? Alright, and the rest of you can leave alone. I'll get rid of you at last. Yeah, I think if I'd done Antenna 1 first, I might have avoided my dire ammo situation. And that's a hard thing to balance when you make maps, that you're making a map when you're making a map with that's kind of hub-based and you can go in any direction from the start, you need to be able to make sure that the players got enough ammunition but not too much, no matter what route they choose first. Alright. So yeah, when you have these textures just stopping in nowhere, it can look a bit weird. If you put a tiny little pillar made out of a sector at the end, sometimes it can look better. But, you know, what do I know? What was over here? Was the red door over here? There was not. Okay. Still get to go into that, that place underground. Antenna 2. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, the armory had a red door. Where's the door? Okay, there it is. My basic grasp of navigation lets me down yet again. Oh dear. So that, yeah, this is a sudden change of room. Going right into the hell map textures. And it's a... oh god. It's a nice change of pace. It does look... it still look a bit square. It's a very right-angly room. Whoa. That's a bit weird. So it's just a bit of a sudden texture change, I suppose. Alright. Okay, so now really I've got to go down to Antenna 2 and start messing some of these up. Maybe I'll just come into the room fully and not have that stairs battle. Yeah, unusually I'm actually being saved much more by the invisibility here. because that Baron can't aim at me and is hitting a lot of spectres instead. So that's whoa! There, it fooled me. And that's the problem with having invisibility, because he might aim in a completely different direction from where you expect. Nice use of ramps here. That looks great. With these weird particle machines here. That's some great GZ Doom stuff. What do I do here then? There was a switch up there, wasn't there? That's a secret if ever I saw one. Oh, invulnerability. I'll save that. Hmm. Interesting little sequence. Seem to be doing the nuclear launch codes. That's weird. Are they stuck? Yeah, you might have monsters too close together, which means they can't move. Unless I shove a rocket into them. Alright, well, that was a mercifully easy encounter. Oh, 11 health! Let's start pushing some rockets in their direction as well. I just wanted to test there to see if the bullets would... the shells, rather, would go over the ramp, or if it was set to block everything by mistake. Whoa! Okay! I've got decompression sickness from using that lift. Alright. And this is one of those antenna controls again. That's nice to have that consistency that you're in this important looking room. Oh, that's a weird roof though. Is that just doorstop on a roof? Or a step texture? Whoa! Ooh, okay. I wonder what the point of going in there is. Well, I've got my invulnerability. So I'll just open up as many monsters as I can. Revenant. And have them biff each other while I bask in the laser eye vision. Ah, that's the yellow key. I'm inferring from the fact it's the only one I haven't got yet. Could be a... oh, God almighty. Okay. Has it stopped? Good. Yeah, there we go. So that's both antennas up. Whoa, 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 okay. That was the big one. I'm surprised the building's still standing after that. The gate is ready to be opened. Oh, this door's a little off-center. You need to nudge that right a bit so you don't have that seam. The music stopped. Oh, wow, look at that. There's a semi-transparent blue texture leading me into the void. Can I still go back? No, I can't. Oh, is that repeatable when it shouldn't be, perhaps? Yes, I think that ceiling's getting higher and higher. Whoa, okay. And, wow, look at that. That is a nice sky. And that's the end. That's an interesting map. That could be a great setup to a longer episode. And there's the end. I do want to reload, though, because there is that little bit that I didn't explore. Beyond the armory. Yeah, so this could be a great setup to a longer episode that has you activating the gate. Yeah, so overall, that's a great first attempt, I would say. The rooms are a bit square, and you can do some more interesting... oh, Christ. You can do some more interesting things to rooms to make them a little less square, or a little less orthogonal. It's also a bit flat. You can do a lot more with height variation in Doom. Oh, interesting. So that's just a complete circuit there, and you get the secret big bonus in Cyber Demon if you decide to go through it. There is another... Oh no, that's just... Where am I? Yeah, okay, so this card just doesn't show on the map, alright. Yeah. Very interesting stuff. Well done.